then there's something else in there waiting, something greater waiting to express itself through you right now. And it takes that extra mile, that extra bit of going deeper and looking within and being honest. There are things I've let go of willingly, wanted to let go of during this process of menopause. I've let go of wanting and needing, thinking that I need so much to live. I live in a very compact way now in my daily life, and possessions very few, and I've lived like this before in my life, and I love it. I love it. It's the letting go of what I really thought I needed and for me to have an amazing life, and realizing they're not the core things. The materialism is so important, and prosperity is so fabulous, and it's here in every way. It's when we're hanging on to the things that we think are bringing us a feeling of prosperity, and they're not. They're just there as symbols of something else, or emblems of our life, how it used to be, or a reminder, a memory of how it was, and it's not needed in the now, because right now we can change that. We can step up to the change that is always happening, because life is expanding and expressing through us as change. So it's for us to kind of leap into that, go even further in and say, what is it that I can really let go of, so that I can embrace the other, the more than. And the more is actually not a material or physical thing. It is a knowing inside, is a feeling and an essence and a knowing inside of connecting to who we truly are. And when we do that, we're loving ourselves even more. Even more. A friend of mine called me yesterday and said, oh my gosh, I just get it. I realize that I can actually really own me and be me and love it and love all of it. And I said, yes, that's what you're here for. And it's amazing that you've got to that place, and there's even more of it. So when we do that, when we take away the layers of the construct and perception that we've chosen for ourselves, pre-menopause, even going into menopause and coming through menopause, we can dig deep and we can really be truthful with ourselves and lay it all on the table. What is it? Who am I? Am I really aligning with who I am now? Or is this a bit of a farce and a game that I'm playing to myself? Am I in my own way here? So it's time again to get another piece of paper and draw it out. There's you in the middle, and what is it that you see? How do you see yourself as right now? And is your life now mirroring that? Are there things around you that you can release and let go? Are there old beliefs? Definitely. Old feelings, old thoughts, unsupportive things that you're carrying around in your heart. And what about in the physical? Letting go of those things that resembled a time before, and that's not true of who you are right now. So take that piece of paper, take some time for yourself in silence, in a meditation, in your practice, and ask yourself and draw it out and be honest with yourself. Because when we're not honest with ourselves, then we're not in flow with who we truly are. We're not in harmony with the nature of who we are. And we cannot lie to ourselves, because life will then display itself as chaos. And so if our life is chaotic at the moment, if your life is bumpy and chaotic, then on some level you are not being honest with yourself about what you truly want for your life right now. And I believe that menopause is, I believe it's a deep awakening. It's an opportunity for absolute spiritual growth. And these are the exercises that I do and that I give you, so that you can be more of who you are and express yourself in a greater way in this life for the next part, for this part now, and for the going forward for the next part. So all of these tools that I'm giving every day, sometimes in talks and sometimes with exercises, they're for you to glean and use, so that you can unravel and uncover and unearth the truth, that diamond light that's already there, and you can kind of polish it up and shine it and say, yes, this is me now, this is me who I've always been, and I'm going to embrace it even further now, because you deserve that. This is an act of self-love, and that's what loving ourselves is all about, being honest in the moment and loving the honesty, whoever we may think it might upset or get in the way of their lives. No, now is the time to be honest and truthful and forgiving with ourselves. And that is why I'm here, because I'm a teacher of this, and I love it that you are listening. Whenever you get to listen to this, if you're here, I bless you for being here. You're on a sacred journey of unraveling the moreness of who you are, and this is a beautiful, beautiful thing to be doing. So as always, I'm going to leave you here with what I do, turn the camera around, and you will have the sea this morning on Brighton Beach.